Good morning. This is Pastor Lyn with Lyn United Methodist Church. Time once again for Breakfast with God. At last, that's the heading of our lesson today. I will praise you, for you have answered me and have become my salvation. David the psalmist wrote this. The story is told of a diamond prospector in Venezuela named Rafael Solano. He was one of many impoverished natives and fortune seekers who came to sift through the rocks of a dried-up riverbed reputed to have diamonds. No one, however, had any luck for some time in finding any diamonds in the sand and pebbles. One by one, those who came left the site, their dreams shattered and their bodies drained. Discouraged and exhausted, Solano had just about decided it was time for him to give up too. He had nothing to show for the months of hard work. Then Solano stooped down one last time and scooped up a handful of pebbles, if only so he could say he had personally inspected every pebble in his claim. From the pebbles in his hands, he pulled out one that seemed a little different. He weighed it in his other hand. It seemed, heavier. He measured it and weighed it on a scale. Could it be? Sure enough, Solano had found a diamond in the rough. New York jewelry dealer Harry Winston paid Solano $200,000 for that stone. When it was cut and polished, it became known as the Liberator, and it is considered the largest and purest unmined diamond in the world. You may have been plugging away at a project for weeks, even months or years, without seeing much progress. Today may be the day. Don't give up. The scriptures are full with examples of men and women who, on the verge of disaster or failure, experienced God's creative work in their lives. Remind yourself, God's word is true. God can part the sea. God can heal the incurable. God can provide water from a rock and manna in the wilderness. God can conquer your enemies. God can still deliver from the fiery furnace and the lion's den. Persevere in what he has asked you to do today, because your rewards will be more than you can think or begin to imagine. At last, God always comes through. This is Pastor Lyn with Lyn United Methodist Church.